Welcome to the Provo's kitchen. Today we're cooking some mushrooms. These are called oyster mushrooms, and this is what we use for our mushrooms quesadilla. So to start off, you peel these in little pieces, just like so. We previously um, peeled all of them before, so we have them ready right here. And then we also use a medium size onion. Chop it up, not too finely, but just chop it up as so. We also use a jalapeno pepper, a small one, just one because it gets spicy. You can add more, of course, if you like spicy food. So the other thing that we add to these oyster mushrooms is epazote. And epazote is a cultural herb that it has been used throughout history. The Aztecs used to use this in their cooking practices. These days in Mexico, you use it in beans. You can use it in tea, or in our case, we use it in the mushrooms. So you don't want to use too much of these because these has laxative properties, and so for half a pound of oyster mushrooms, we use just 2 stems. We chop it out previously, and it should look like this. Give or take is about 2 ounces. So these are all the ingredients. Of course, you're gonna add salt to this. The first thing that you will put into the fry pan is the oyster mushrooms. This is exactly half a pound. So we just adding all of these first because we want to get a texture, a really good texture for it. Ideally, you want to get them a little bit of golden brown. Is that a word? Golden brown. We're like working in the Provo's vocabulary too, so let's up on that. It is cooking. It looks pretty good. You start seeing some of the golden brown kind of texture to it. So this is the time where you add all the other ingredients. The first you want to add is, of course, the onions, because the onions need a little bit more time to cook. The next one you will add is the peppers, jalapeno peppers. And again, you can add more of these if you want to. It's just a matter of how spicy you want this to be. A little bit more oil. This is drying up. And it's looking like it's having a pretty good texture. The very last thing you want to add is the epazote, because the epazote is an herb that can pretty much shrink pretty fast. So this is the last thing you want to add. You add those, mix it up a little bit. And the very last thing you'll do, you add a little bit of salt. Again, you have to add salt according to your palate. If you like salty things, add a little bit more. If you don't like salt that much, just add as much as you want. So it looks pretty good, looking pretty good. We just need to let it cook a little longer. And again, this is half a pound of oyster mushrooms. This is the recipe and the practice that we use again for our mushroom quesadilla. It is pretty delicious. So this is pretty much it. It's pretty much cooked. This is the final result. You want to look into it? This is how it should look. It should look pretty cooked. Once the epazote loses its color, that's pretty much it. You gotta take it out, otherwise the epazote will disappear and then the color of it, just the color will disappear and it will look like you didn't put any epazote on it. So you wanna be careful of the timing that you put the epazote on. But this is pretty much it. This is of course one of the first steps into making the quesadilla, because there's be a lot of more other steps like making the tortilla, putting the cheese on it, the way you handle the masa and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully we can make more videos in how it's done to achieve the full quesadilla look. But for now, this is just what goes inside. Okay, thank you for staying with us, and we'll make some more videos soon.